Welcome back to the Religious Reviews. My name is Terrell, and today's movie is going to be focused on Tom and Jerry, the movie, 2021. And this movie is basically about Tom and Jerry, who has just been kicked out of their homes, relocating to New York City, where Jerry becomes a resident of one of the finest hotels in the city, and it causes problems as the event manager is forced to hire Tom to get rid of Jerry because the wedding of the century is taking place there. But what happens is not only does Tom and Jerry cause mayhem, causes problems, but it causes trouble, not only for just Tom and Jerry, but for everyone else that is involved. And the movie, I just got done watching the movie not that long ago. I thought the movie, in the long run, it did a good job. I liked the movie. I thought it was interesting. And here's what I liked about the movie. First and foremost, I thought the animation of Tom and Jerry was done really well in 2021. And to me, they looked just like Tom and Jerry. Like, they didn't look horribly different like Sonic did. And I just think that Tom and Jerry and all of the other cartoon characters from the Tom and Jerry shows over the last 80 or some years, they all looked it really good in 2021 standards. And I thought story-wise, with the main characters Kayla, Terrence, who was played respectively by Chloe Moretz and Michael Pena, and all the other main characters in the movie. I thought they did a decent job. They did a good job. The story, to me, it was whatever, this movie is all about Tom and Jerry. Like, Tom and Jerry 2021 live animation and everything. Like, I think that Michael Pena's character, Terrence, was probably maybe the best character out of the movie because he was doing too much in this movie, trying to get Tom and Jerry in trouble, trying to make it seem as if he is the boss of the hotel. And the way he acted it and everything, it was just funny to me, in my opinion. And to me, this movie didn't have no villains except for Michael Pena's character. And he would be probably like a light villain, like not a villain to the point where he's trying to purposely cause trouble, but just a villain to the point where he's trying to make sure that everything is perfect, and he will probably do whatever it takes for that to happen. But Michael Pena's character, Terrence, is not trying to cause no type of trouble. He is trying to get rid of Tom and Jerry because he knows that they're trouble. Like, they're causing mayhem, problems for everybody. And what I would probably say what I didn't like about the movie was the scenes that did get cut, because if you have seen the trailer, then you definitely noticed that some scenes in the movie got cut out. And I understand why, because the movie itself is almost like 2 hours long. So I definitely understand why those scenes got cut out. But it didn't alter the story in any way, in my opinion, because they were just small little scenes, like in the very beginning where Tom and Jerry, I guess where they first get kicked out of their respective homes, and then where Jerry like taking pictures of himself at the hotel print machine. And yeah, so yeah, I understand why it may have been cut out, but I kind of did want to see them in place. But out of all, the movie was pretty interesting in my honest opinion. And the ending itself was nice. It was sweet because couple, they got married, and the aftermath of what happens after that, where the man is basically forced to repay for everything due to Tom and Jerry. So yeah, that sucks for him. That really sucked for this individual, but I think that families and everyone should watch this movie. If you have never seen a Tom and Jerry like skit or special before in your life, then I think this is probably like a nice introduction of Tom and Jerry for you, because those two characters are known to cause mayhem and trouble, and that is exactly what happened in this movie. They caused mayhem. They caused trouble for everybody. The hotel, just everybody got the wrath, and all the other main characters as well. Like, I kind of wish that they would have done a little bit more with them, but they did still do some action in the movie with Tom and Jerry, so it wasn't all too bad. And how I would rate this movie out of 5 stars. This movie to me is like a 3 out of 5 stars. Like, it's not the best movie, but it is definitely a good movie just to see for you or your family if you have kids. And that's pretty much it. Like, Tom and Jerry, they did their things in 2021. So I don't know what else to say about this movie. And until next time, goodbye.